Never had a problem making weight. That's for sure.
There you go.
Evander, I just want to quickly get your take on Canelo Alvarez, man. A lot of people say he's the best fighter in the world right now. What do you think? Is he?
Well, I'm there's no doubt he one of the best. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna never know the best of the world unless everybody fight everybody who everybody said is the best. But in this weight division, and he's the champion.
Yep.
Yeah, so what you say? Then ain't number 4 belt, so they have to be one of the 4 best, unless they want to.
He has 3 of the 4.
He has 3 of the 4.
And he wants to fight for the 4th one against Caleb Plant in September, if everything. So he's going to fight for all of them.
Oh, okay, that's it. So that's the person who saying, I'm willing to do what's necessary to be the very best that can. At this period of time, I was the very best.
Well,
that's what boxing's about.
What fighter kind of from the old school, from like you guys, like do you guys respect nowadays? Or you guys kind of look at like, yeah, this guy could have survived in our era. This guy's from our cloth.
Yeah, it's the amateur program have a lot to do with how good the fight is going to be. And you'll find out that in the era that I was in, we pretty much would have beat everybody. I'm talking because we had the very best and we had great trainers.
No comparison to now.
You can't be good if you ain't got a great trainer who know the sports and show you how to. That's the reason the belt changed, because one guy couldn't dominate everybody because he couldn't deal with every style. It's always one style that trip you up.
Yep. Yeah. Evander, I want to ask you this. You spent some time in the gym with Jake Paul. What was that like? He tries hard. He's a good kid.
I actually think it builds the boxing because people don't understand. Now, here's these guys, they do it because it's fun. But can't nobody steal their money. I'm telling you, here's these guys, y'all say, well, he can't fight. What you mean? He can't fight.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody stealing the money to show you how. Right. Somebody's stealing your own money.
Right.
Because you got to just think about it. If this guy ain't got nobody governing him, he fight who he want to, and all
his
this
money to the bank.
And people pay to see him. How you gonna get mad with him? This guy actually showed you that something ain't right.
Anything gonna happen with you and Mike again in the Triller deal?
I'm telling it may, but it may, and but the thing is just that it hadn't came through yet. So if it do, fine. If it don't,
what do you think of it?
It's gonna be a tough fight for both of them. But because I know Pacquiao gonna give his all, but it's just when you get older, I'm older now. I realize I don't recover as quick as I used to.
Right. Age, baby.
I can still do what I do, but it's just what's going to happen if you put me in this pressure thing where that I'm because I can get in that spot and
you're gonna be aching.
all of a sudden, if I stop and everything stops, I'm telling you, I can't do it again.
Right.
I can't do it again.
Wilder Fury, real quick. Wilder Fury, you gotta talk on that.
I'm that people will tell you. The man used to brag about it. Man used to tell him, say he gonna be the best that ever come out of the South. And he told the people that, and then when I became the heavyweight champion of the world, they said, that man Carter Martin said you were gonna do that. All right, well, yeah. How did he know that? He said I had a good mama.
Evander, any plans to do an exhibition match? I know there was talks that you were supposed to do one this month. Any plans for the rest of the year?
We have a lot of people calling, and the thing is, it take money for me to get in there. I'm like, it take money. You take money, I'm not gonna get in unless it's the right amount of money.
How do you feel about Gervonta Davis? He's so willing to do this fight, and even he said his manager was against it because of the size difference.
Well, he's young enough and he's skillful enough. He have a lot of talent. I'm telling you, and that's how I'm telling you. I'm telling you, other than talent, you have to have the heart, you have to want to do it, and you know, I'm telling you, and he's got one of them guys that works real hard, and he got a lot of good people behind him as well.
Along the heavyweights right now, we see Tyson Fury versus Wilder coming up in July. Any thoughts on that fight coming up?
Well, I mean, you know, that's where when you have the very best fighting the very best, and you know, I'm saying, and things do come up, and there's a lot of things because I don't even want to mention that things do happen. Things do happen. People do certain things to you. I'm telling you, so you can't count it out. As if somebody said, well, this happened, you know, when they, even with not Tyson Fury, but the other guy, what's his name?
Wilder?
Wilder, you know, I never seen him fight like that ever in my entire whole life. How could, you got to know, something got to happen. How many people forget all their skills? And all of a sudden forget everything. And so it's something had to happen. I'm a fighter, and I know, and I fight, and I can pick back up and do anything. I can go back into this thing. And all of a sudden, then I remember one day I got in the ring. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, something's wrong. So. But something always wrong when I get ready to get in the ring. But as soon as I strike out and start hitting people, everything come back.
Right.
But in this fight, my heart beat wouldn't even get high. I was like saying, I'm too calm. What in the world wrong? You find out that, you know what? You have to watch your water. You got to watch your water that you drink. You got to have the right people around you all the time to make sure that everything is right.
Yep.
Yeah.
The sculptor is available to speak to media as well. Standing right there.
Holyfield champ, first of all, congratulations on the statue. Talk about, you know, what it's like just to have it here at, you know, State Farm Arena, and talk about the Hawks a little bit and what you've seen from them, what you like from them so far.
Well, you know, the thing is, I'm a Georgia fan. You know, I like anything out of Georgia. I wanted to be the very best, even when the Falcons back in the day. I'm telling you, I was there. I worked at the stadium. I would work at the stadium just to. That's the only way I'm gonna get in, because I ain't have no money to get in, so I had to work. So I always been a Georgia fan, and I did an Atlanta fan. Anything out of Atlanta, I wanted to win, and so you know. I was the first world champion. I'm the one. You know, my whole thing. I did this. You know, I wanted them to do it, but when the opportunity came for me to do it, I became the first world champion. Then the Braves. You know, but I was the first. I'm the first world champion.
There you go.